right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Coach, thanks. We're about 12 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Ken Tucson. Hey, check. Watch that. Check 13. Gone. Watch the air. Ready, go.
They'll run on first down. Rivers, give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a give, right side. Rivers, space to maneuver at the 40. And down right around the 37. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 37-yard line. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up. Check. Kill. Shoot. Watch the shoot. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Kill. Gee, that's it. Go.
They'll try the left side. Rivers.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Check nickel. Under 10. 10. Ready.
On first down, Tatum. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Slam. Let's go.
They'll try the left side. Rivers. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Show it up. Tight dog. Switch. Hey.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Ready? 65. Alert!
First down, and they're going to throw without it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll run on first down. Rivers, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Sponge. No. Slip. Why? Lucky. Hey, Mike.
2nd and 9 now. Buying time to his left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's on the ground, and the Raiders pick it up. Well,
Hey,
he
yo.
made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Check it back.
On first down, Colvin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a draw play, it's Falk. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throw with Allen. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. And again this time to the tailback. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
Check 3, check 3. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Let's go. 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
A good run, got 7 on first.
Yeah, man, I
Here's
got a feeling you
second
about
and
to
3.
fumble again, man. I think you about to fumble again.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
I think you about to fumble again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
I mean, you got a little running back, man.
Nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Yep. Hey, alert 3. Mike 50, ready, go.
They'll run on first down. Rivers. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Check curls, check 52. Shoot. Kill. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Ready, go.
They'll try the left side. Tatum. The 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tall.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's caught by Howard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
56.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh!
Still going. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On On second down now. Colvin, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, Rivers. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
Hey, don't throw it in the middle, man. Just don't throw it in the middle, man.
Hey, Reed, go. He's not going to get me. Alpha. Back two, the Mike. Mike back two. Hey, watch your leg. Alert flare. Squeeze. Get in there.
Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hatch, you're out. Safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 43. Check 3. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. 15 Lonnie. Wide, get wide. Hey, watch it. Dog. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Shut. Go.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Recon, 132 fight. C6. Fresno. Watch the twist. Ready, go.
Back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
52's the mic. Focus, defense, focus. Leo. 13. Check 13. Watch the edge. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Watch twist. Watch twist. Shift, shift. Shift. Check, 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 check. Check safety, check safety. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll drop the throw, eluding the pressure right. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. The rookie there defensively to knock it away, Trayvon Mullen. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
And go full street. Check 99. Check 99. He's coming. Yep. Double up. He's coming. Double up. See it. Oh. Bang, bang. Bang.
Second and 10. Being chased out left. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Watch the shit. 49. Check 49. Check. Gone. Kill, kill, kill. Go. Kill. Joker, joker. Joker, joker. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up second down and goal to go.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal.
Rack. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check. Man. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Slam, slam, slam. Check up. You got tape. Ready, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Allen going deep downfield for Ross. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is taken at the 3. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Check 56. Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Mike's 50. 50. Let's go, Hattie.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. That's complete to John Ross. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
Down 80. Coming to you. Coming to you. Alert, alert, alert.
Throwing is Allen on third. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And the Raider first down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Switch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he finds Howard complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First down, Raiders.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3, second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the 29-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Allen. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Taking it in as his guys have now moved out in front. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for two here. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone, but there is a flag down. This one may be coming back.
That's it, baby.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Switch. Check 24, check 24. Deuce. Check. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rivers, they'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down.
Check. Hey, check 24. He's coming. Oh! Double up. Say. Check 9. Mike 52. He's tired of me. What happened?
Now a give right side. Rivers. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Damn, man, I hit that hole pretty bad.
Breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Lucky. Check the backer, check the backer. General, West. Hey, he's moving, boys, he's moving.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rivers. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On 3rd down, Rivers, and he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Slam. Watch twist. Squeeze. Get in there. Let's in. Bravo. Check 4.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Here we go.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 18 big yards on that
like you throw it in the middle, though.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion.
I don't understand, man.
Pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make
there's a reason why, though.
Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
I mean, it's over, but you got to pay, though.
Watch twist. Jam. Kill. You're out. Hey, turn it up. Check 26.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Crunch. Hey, alert 3. Alert dog. 52. Now. Go get him. Check 52's the mic. Check 50. Ready. Go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Pick the edge. Come. Shoot. Whip. Yep. Yes. Cut. Ready, go.
They'll try and run for it. And running with power here. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
SOS. Back, go. Tighten up. 52. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rivers. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal.
52's the mic right here.
2nd and 15. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have a big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them.
And a nickel, he come up for the sub linebacker.
This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah,
So he my starting strong safety, but when I'm playing nickel, he come in a sub linebacker. Yeah.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And an alley to run. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Yep. Staying on smoke.
On first down, Rivers. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you, fellas. Let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Get wide. Hey, watch it, watch it. Check 6 guys. Check 22, check bomber, 22, check bomber.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Here comes the ball. I see you, boy. I see you.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Watch the twist. Blue dark workers, blue dark workers. Check 13. Watch the edge.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cleveland Farrell in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141 and a half. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 80 weapon. 80 weapon. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Box trot. Come on, 52. You don't want none. You don't get it. Pick up the ball. Watch twist. Watch twist.
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Squeeze, get in there. Check safety. Kill. Ready. Go.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll run on first down. Colvin. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin. He's got the first down here inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload.
Good game.
But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.